We're gonna go with this one. Oh. How are we doing, people? We all right? Okay, let's bring this back a bit. Friday tomorrow. Yes. I'm working Sunday, but hey. Okay. IPA review number 48. I think it's 48. Okay, first things first. Can I get a like and a follow? Thanks very much. Now, this one is the only one I've got left in the fridge, which is alcoholic. 4.2 ABV. A St. Austell brewery. This one's called, what is it again? Tribute. An independent brewers. It says zesty and fresh. Easy drinking. Okay. Zesty and fresh pale ale brewed with specially sourced ingredients, including Cornish gold malt and hops from the UK and the USA. The malty base brings character and flavour and balances the beer's fresh orange and grapefruit notes. Okay, and that is it. Literally, there's nothing else besides the usual contact details, the legal stuff they've got to put on there, allergy advice, ingredients, blah, blah, blah. But that is it. Okay. I'm sorry I'm a bit quiet. I'm more awake than I was yesterday. I'm actually, quite buzzing today. However, it doesn't smell great. It's... Right, I've had this scent before in one of the previous IPAs, and if that was a St. Austell, the smell I'm getting reminds me of pre-smoking ban in pubs, and it's the sort of like the pubby smell, like the hops, and it just reminds me of smoking in a pub 20 years ago. I don't know what it is. It just gives me that sort of, I don't know if it's a smell that I'm getting a memory of being in a pub and having a similar sort of smell. I don't know, but it's not as nice smelling as I was hoping. Yeah, see, get some fresh air. Doesn't really smell like an IPA. So, let's give it a pour. Now this is a half-litre bottle, which means it's bigger than the cans that I normally use. So it's pretty much a pint. Pretty much. As good as. Now, very clear, no head. Again, it's not a great smell. Oh, that was a bit... That didn't smell good at all. We used to have a brewery here in Trowbridge, and it was a Wadworth brewery. And every now and then you used to get this smell coming across the town, and it wasn't very nice. And this is giving me a similar sort of feeling or memory. Yeah, no sediment, very clear, but it looks watery. I mean, it is only a 4.2. However, okay, let's give it a go. Let's get it over and done with. Please be good. Okay, I've done the please like and follow. I've read the bottle, told you about the brewery, where obtained. This was obtained from Tesco's Express across the road. Yeah. Colour and smell, we've done that. Taste. Gonna do a double check. Okay. Honestly, doesn't taste of much. It's imagine the weakest IPA you could get. Dilute it with water. It's very watery, very weak tasting. I mean very weak tasting in alcohol content, which it is quite low, 4.2. Okay, but it's also lacking in taste in the whole package. Not enjoying that. I say not enjoying it. It's not disgusting enough to not enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? It's not got much going for it. It hasn't got much of a taste. The aftertaste hoppiness, there's a bit of a gackiness, but doesn't linger too long. It's not an overly strong hoppiness at the back of the throat that really is a bit lingery and stuff, but it does fade away a little bit. Yeah, okay. Not great. Not great. But I think I found that with the last Nostell, but I'll have to double check. But yeah, not very impressed. However, if you don't like strong tasting IPAs and you don't like a high alcohol content, good burp, maybe this is the IPA for you. For me personally, it's far too weak tasting. I'm not saying low on the alcohol, even though it is low on the alcohol, but that's not a reason to love it or like or dislike it, sorry. So yeah, it's just nothing there. I nothing it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I wouldn't say I like it. I nothing it. So if there was no other IPAs and no other lagers and they didn't have Jack Daniels or anything like that, then I'd probably drink this. But yeah, I can't, it's just like nothing. Yeah, okay, let's get on to the rating. On the smell rating, I give it, I'm going to have to use this pen because the other pen is up there. I'll use this one. The scent, 1 to 5. I'm going to give it a 1 because there's nothing there really. And then what there is, the smell, it's not great. 1. The taste. It's not disgusting, but it's not nice. 2. The aftertaste hoppiness is what I think I was trying to say. It's not the nicest taste in the world, but it's not the worst, definitely. Doesn't linger around too long. I'm going to give that a 3. I'm going to give it a 3. It doesn't taste great. Because the aftertaste, for fuck's sake, the aftertaste of the hoppiness, it can linger and it can coat the back of your throat on the roof of your mouth, and it can stick around for a little bit and it can be a bit gacky. This is very mild. It doesn't hang around too long. But it is there on every sip, so it's not great. So yeah, it's going to get another 2. Okay, now I also give a bonus 1, 2 or 3. I could give it a 0 for the design of the can/bottle. Tribute Pale Ale. Pretty boring. 1 out of 3. So, out of a possible 18, 7. Oh no, 6. My bad, I misread that. I thought it was a 3. 6. 6 out of 18. Pretty poor. But like I've said, and I said this to someone who follows me on this page. We were talking about, I think he said his dad likes a particular beer that I don't like. And I said, yeah, that's the problem with reviews. I might like something that someone else doesn't, or I might dislike something that someone else really likes. So reviews are a little bit, they're not accurate, are they? It's just my opinion. However, I do think the really nice IPAs I have tried, if you do like IPAs, if you tasted the ones that I really like, I think you'll love them. I really do. This one, however, maybe not so much. Okay, have they got any links on their bottle? To the brewery, this is. Contact St Austell Brewery. St Austell Brewery Co. Limited, 63 Trevathion Road, St Austell, Cornwall, PL 25 4BY. That's Papa Lima 25 4 Bravo Yankee. There is no website. Disappointing. But it is from Cornwall. Have they got internet down there? I'm joking. I know they have. Although I must admit, every time I have stayed down that way, I have struggled with internet. But yeah, love Cornwall. Absolutely love Cornwall. Yeah, nothing else on here. So I'm not even going to give you any more information on that. Besides, it's not really worth it. You might like it, I don't. So I'm going to stop babbling. I'm going to drink this in the other room and yeah, call it a day. So enjoy your Friday tomorrow and yeah, take it steady. Peace.